welcome folks to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. And from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Hurricanes offense goes on the field first today. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road. They face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kirk.
And Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of one.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget a still-play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition for that defensive line play.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the ball is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception. And now they've got great field position here early in this game.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Handoff taken, heads off right tackle. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And the quarterback keeps it here. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job with the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. The defense showing blitz here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw here. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And he'll finally go down after a huge gain and a big momentum boost for this offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. Canes pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. Kibbe decides to keep it here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
That solid pursuit, though, trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, remember in college football, just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane. So this drive's going to begin with good field position. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Ran with the receiver. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the 1st down marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Catch made on the right side. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
Defense in a soft zone coverage, pretty easy for the quarterback to recognize that with the curl route. But how about the receiver? The yards after the catch there help pick up the 1st down.
Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. Handoff here from the shotgun. Makes a move and breaks free.
Coaches told us in pregame production meetings they love of speed and power. We know about the speed. They also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Trying muscle for the 1st down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make it. Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Swung by the pass rush. A sack.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And damn, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up
a deep shot to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing in the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, it's a big 3rd down defensive play. Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Defense showing blitz here. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. The Canes come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I'm going to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
And the Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
He's got the cross and still going. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got room to run. They make the stop, and it's a big play with a 31.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Design quarterback run. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like
end zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They add the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee, and the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Quarterback keeps the football. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
You talk about a headache for a defense coordinator. You got to plan around that kind of speed and discipline and elusiveness from a quarterback like this. Man, it creates nightmares that this defense coordinator, I'm sure, dealt with.
Second down after that completion. He'll hand it off. A quick juke. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense.
Has a path to the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Davis. What a stiff arm! And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field with a bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the catch. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Deep throw across his body to the left. The catch is made inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This quarterback on fire today.
This is a beautiful route here by the receiver. He works on the right side, comes all the way over on that deep over route to find that opening. Quarterback puts it right on the money for a beautiful touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Miami the offense is back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. First down. They're going to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the run. Go. Catch is made down the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Canes.
I think this receiver is so much fun to watch because I think he's as good as anybody in college football this year. Great job with the quarterback recognizing an opportunity. He gets him the football and is rewarded with a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Looking to pass here on second down. He makes the grab. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Roberts. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
He's looking deep again. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
Using his legs on the scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
The Canes will kick it deep to begin the second half. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. And it's a bunch formation. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And this pass is caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short gain. The completion makes it 2nd down. Handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab near the sticks. It's Orji. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. The Buckeyes offense is on the move now. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme. 2nd down play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Roberts. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offense.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Caught quickly, and he's not going to get there. Stopped short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And it falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Drop back here on 3rd down. It's a shovel pass, caught. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The shotgun running play call. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Throws to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Using his legs here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Now it's second down here. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games he just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Throws it to the right. Oh, what a grab! Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The Canes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Down play here. He breaks free. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Pass caught down at the 20. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Needing a score badly, likely 4-down territory. Here comes third and goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop them at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Picks up the first and is still going. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes the jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and the speed they have.
Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. The shotgun handoff here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Fires it to the wideout.